In this video, we're going to talk about XRP and give some price predictions for the future. Disclaimer. Also, if you want to have a lifetime 10% discount on all commission fees on Binance, then click on the link in the description. The peak of the 2017 bull run gave rise to many crypto millionaires and a few billionaires. Jed McCaleb was one of few who made it to that billionaire group thanks to his contribution to Ripple in its early days. In accordance with his exit package, when he decided to leave Ripple, he received about 9 billion XRP and had signed a contract with Ripple to ensure that no huge XRP dumps would take place. Over the years, Jed McCaleb has slowly been dumping his XRP bag. The former CTO has yet again moved another significant amount of XRP according to the data from XRP Scan. But this dumping session took an unusual route as compared to his previous ones. As seen in the screenshot provided by BitThop, over the period of 6 days, Jed dumped 111 million XRP from his taco stand wallet. The aforementioned transactions mainly comprised of the following transactions. What's different this time? One interesting transaction to note here is that McCaleb received 442,127,865 XRP from Ripple Labs on May 1st post his selling spree. XRP enthusiast and blockchain researcher Leonidas Hajlozo had mentioned McCaleb's previous XRP sales and tweeted about the dumps regularly on various occasions. This time was no different. He stated, "This week, Sunday to Saturday, Jed will be selling 17.3 million XRP per day, slightly less than the 18.5 in the past week." Ataco was topped up yesterday with 442 million XRP. At the moment, Jed holds a little less than 1.7 billion XRP. At 15 million XRP per day, all the XRP will be gone by the end of the summer. At the current rate, he believes that the former Ripple CTO will have 0 XRP in his wallet by the end of the summer. Additionally, SEC says XRP holders are compelling it to bring enforcement action against them. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is seeking to prevent XRP holders from injecting themselves into the Ripple lawsuit, explaining that it hasn't charged any individual secondary market investors. In its opposition to the motion to intervene, it states that the movements are compelling it to bring an enforcement action against them, which is a decision committed to the agency's discretion. Movements are essentially seeking to compel the SEC to bring the enforcement action against individual secondary market XRP investors. The regulator adds that such private claims are barred by sovereign immunity, an argument that was originally made in its motion to dismiss the investors' failed petition for a writ of mandamus. Furthermore, the SEC asserts that the movements cannot obtain any relief from exchanges that have suspended XRP trading or delisted the token since they are not a party to the lawsuit. Nothing new. The SEC claims that the movements haven't actually brought any new merits arguments to the table. Instead, they copied the ones that had already been made by Ripple. The investors offer a list of rehashed statements that focus on XRP's regulatory status, its alleged uses, and other issues that are being vigorously litigated by the existing parties. Furthermore, the SEC states that XRP holders are attempting to start a crusade against the government agency to expose its alleged corruption. It also implies that attorney John Deaton, who is spearheading the effort, is trying to boost his Twitter clout. Between February 28th and March 14th, 2021, Deaton, noting that he was increasingly popular on Twitter for his efforts, pivoted from a strategy of seeking mandamus to collecting participants in a potential class action against the SEC. Alright, so now let's get closer to a price prediction. But just before doing so, if you're interested in altcoin price predictions and analyses, then I highly recommend you to follow my Telegram channel. It has every update of the most popular altcoins every day, same with price predictions, literally every hour. XRP's price shows promise of a bull rally that could create new yearly highs. This move comes after Ripple tested a critical support barrier. XRP's price looks to bounce. XRP's price has dropped nearly 10% in a previous 4-hour candlestick to test the Head & Shoulders pattern's neckline at $1.42. This setup contains 3 swing lows, with the central dip referred to as the head, while the other 2 of comparable depths are known as shoulders. The swing highs of these peaks can be connected using trend lines to form a horizontal resistance at $1.42 known as a neckline. A decisive close above $1.42 forecasts a 35% upswing, which is the distance between the neckline and the head's low. Adding this measure to the horizontal resistance yields a target of $1.98. After a breakout of this pattern on April 30th, the remittance token surged 19% but faced rejection around $1.65, which resulted in a 15% crash to $1.42 where XRP's price currently trades. If buyers join hands, XRP's price could skyrocket 40% to $1.98 after slicing through the supply barrier at $1.65. Supporting this upswing is the reset of Ripple's network profit and loss (NPL) indicator, which calculates the overall return across all daily transactions. Hence, a spike in this metric coincides with the possibility of a local top. This fundamental index surged on May 1st, representing the initial rejection at $1.65. Following this, May 3rd also saw a sudden uptick in NPL, suggesting that many addresses were in profit, opening up the possibility of investors looking to book profits. At the time of making this video, this metric has reset to 0, paving the way for more upswings. The same events transpired with Santiment's 30-day MVRV model, which tracks the network's profit to loss for addresses that purchased XRP in the past month. This metric is also resetting after hitting a local top at 0.238%, indicating that a bullish upswing could be around the corner. Regardless of the pattern, if the bearish momentum slices through $1.31, then the optimistic scenario around XRP's price will face invalidation. In that case, Ripple could slide 11% to test the subsequent support at $1.16. But where can you buy XRP? Well, you can buy it on Binance.com. If you want to have a lifetime 10% discount on all trading fees on Binance, then click on the link in the description. But note that I'm not forcing you to invest in this project. It's 100% your personal decision. And don't forget to join my Telegram channel. It has every update of the most popular altcoins every day, same with price predictions. Don't forget to check out our other videos on this channel too. Thanks for watching.